My name is Monica Orr. I am known as a dancing hotel inspector. So I work as a hospitality consultant for independent hotels, looking at their operations, their service delivery and the guest experience. When I'm not doing that, I'm competing in ballroom around the world, which is why I'm known as a dancing hotel inspector. So I've known Lucy for, 10 years now? Yeah. And I've written 3 books and a second edition of the first book, all about the hospitality industry. So the very first book was Star Quality Hospitality, the key to a successful hospitality business. It's all about basically how you run a hotel. It's based on a model that I put together of a key, because my logo for my business is actually a key, and that's kind of where I got the idea from. And so the head of the key is your business, because a lot of hoteliers don't know what business they're running. The barrel of the key is the lifeline of the business, and the 3 prongs of the key, think of an old-fashioned key. It's the suppliers, the staff and the guests. From doing that very first book, e-books were Amazon bestsellers by the way, but from the very first book, I was actually invited out to Colombia to talk at their tourism and hotel conference, which was a 3-day conference, and to present the book and talk about the model for the hoteliers out there. And that was very interesting because the whole conference was in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. So I was having a little heart attack because they do know I'm doing this in English, don't they? And literally half an hour before I presented, they gave me a headphone and said, okay, speak in English and we will translate to the audience in Spanish, which is very bizarre, having someone talking to you in your ear in Spanish as you're trying to present. But that was an interesting experience. The second book, Star Quality Experience, The Hotelier's Guide to Creating Memorable Guest Experiences, memorable guest journeys even, is based on my model, which is called the 7 R's, and basically looks at the pre, during and post journey of the guest experience from the hotelier's perspective. So you see behind the scenes and some of the things that hoteliers were doing, the little secrets that they have up their sleeves. And actually from doing that book, I was worked with some partners, and they invited me to World Travel Market, which is a huge travel trade show basically. And I did a workshop for them for some hoteliers globally, and we were looking at the use of technology and AI in hotels. So from doing that, we then did a webinar, and then I did a white paper on that as well. And then the third book, Star Quality Talent, Inspiring Hospitality Careers, is a little bit different. It's all about the careers in the hospitality industry to show how vast it is. And also, I've interviewed quite a few people on that one. It's lots of case studies, really. So the first section is all about various people and where they started from to where they are now. The second section is about the hospitality skills of really looking at attitude and behaviour, what you need if you want to work in the industry. And the third section is all about the organisations that can help you work in the industry regardless of where you are. So it's not just about being a school leaver or university graduate. It's about if you've been in prison, if you've been on a career break, whatever your situation is. What else was I going to say? The other thing I was going to say, sorry, was then I did a second edition of the very first book, because believe it or not, time flies. And so that for the second edition, which was launched last year, that won the Goody Business Award for Hotel and Tourism.
Fantastic. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you.